A2 actually went from a top 12 finish to a top 4 finish. That's very nice. Oliver ban, I'm not too sure. Against A2, I would definitely ban out a Laura at the moment. Oh, going for the Laura steal. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. So, A2, I'm not sure if A2 has that much in the repertoire for against the Laura. Stealing Sierra, stealing a gang. Okay, Chandra on that side. We don't see Kalian Bao too much on Chandra, but definitely going for the safe picks right now on Bruiser's sides. Adding in a Bella. Definitely an interesting one as well. It is one of those units that Kalian Bao has pretty good ruined up. But it's still something that's against the... On the other side, A2, if you go for like Athena or something right now, it's definitely a solid pick over there. There will definitely be potential for like Vert Douglas on the other side, but since there's a Sierra and already a Hey Gang, I do think that Athena or something along those lines would help out a lot. Surprisingly slow. Yeah, I did see you fight it early. It does hit pretty hard. CP more. I'm not liking the CP more. I am not liking the CP more. If Kalian Bao goes for something like a Wind Robo plus something like that right now, or even a Lucia. Lucia, Wind Robo, Sonya. We know that Sonya is incredibly strong. I would rather see Sonya... Alice? No, I don't like Alice. It's one of those goofy units that's probably not gonna do shit. Zinazek, however, I kind of do like. Goes for the Lucia, goes for the Zinazek. Zinazek in the end. Yeah, I'm not really liking the draft of A2 that much. Unless there is like a more swift CP. I don't really see the potential of it that much, because that Sonya is a must ban. I definitely do like that Sonya over there. Valajul. Probably you can just simply ban out the Valajul and you're kind of good to go, I would say. I wouldn't keep in the Valajul plus the Hey Gang. Especially since you don't have that many strips, I would remove that Valajul for sure. Other side, you have to remove that Sonya. Ooh, okay. Decides to keep in the Valajul. Valajul might be the only thing which can screw you up big time. Moment that you're out of strips, sure, you still have like decent strip with Chandra skill 1, but the moment you're kind of out of strips, it's not going to be great. Plus the more is going to move anyways. But more into a Laura doesn't do too much. Didn't manage to strip the Sierra though. Okay. Next to move is the Zinazek. That is a lot of damage though. But in this case, you kind of have to drop it over there, yeah. Okay, did drop it. Ooh, that's a good hit. Wait, is that dot? Yeah, that is enough. Without it was not enough. With, it's probably enough. Oh, that additional... Wait, not enough. Not enough. Ooh, the Bella's gonna hit hard. It is very close, though. Okay, it does land the bomb. Can't absorb on the Zinazek. Also additional turns, so that's back-to-back additional turns for A2 at the moment. Oh, but that low HP as well. 1 HP plus the healing from the Zinazek coming in clutch. Okay, full glance. Does not manage to land. It's gonna kill the Bella for sure. But this will kill the Valajul in the process. Wait, not a high crit damage. Chandra. Interesting. That skill 1 of the didn't do any fucking damage, but close match though, very close match. But in the end, I would have said that I definitely do like. Oh, also, the moment that I noticed the moment that I made the video on the Vio Chandra, I've seen so many more Vio Chandras, man. It's really a thing that you see a lot right now. Zinazek is so nice. Zinazek is really strong. It's absolutely a really strong unit. I would, if I had a Zinazek, I would probably even rune him up triple revenge. Because if you go against a team like this and you have a triple revenge Zinazek, and he just keeps revenging, it is like a Lucia. But a Lucia that does a lot more things as well. What's the Zinazek passive? He cannot be pushed back and he cannot be stunned. And the moment that he takes a turn, anything else is being stunned, he would remove that stun. Yeah, if you go for a Lucia plus a Zinazek in the same team, both triple revenge. That's nasty. Isn't more win rate down bad this season? It's not down bad that much, but it's like 48.5 or so. So it's worse than it used to be. It's just that the Chandra Cigar fella is just overall stronger. Kalian Bao does have a little bit more experience in the Legend tournament with pre-ban. Okay, we got the Zinazek ban, so definitely it was gonna go for the Laura first pick, pretty sure. Okay. Sierra Ivor right on that spot. So the Sierra Ivor is definitely going to be dangerous. The Heigang plus Laura is very strong as well. So that part is off right now. Not sure what P12 likes to use besides that. Oliver, makes sense, kind of. Yeah, the thing is you don't really want to speed check Kalian Bao because Kalian Bao is insanely fast. Because normally I would say Atna, Vivachel. Okay, interesting. Vivachel moving right after an Ivor might be pretty deadly. I have seen that Juno hit like 2.7s. That's insane for a Juno though. Volantis is pretty interesting, but the combination of Volantis and Juno is definitely strong. If you were to have a Seimei right now, Seimei would be pretty good in this draft. However, I think the Juno would still like destroy unit single target damage, but you could go for a Veramos. Veramos would definitely be strong in this position as well. Goes for, okay. Marsha, Fire Monkey. Not too sure about the Marsha though. Fire Monkey's kind of okay. Sierra is definitely very strong in meta. Ooh, Dark Hacker. Okay. I'm not entirely sure against what because there's not that many debuffs on the enemy side. So I think it's more of a show-off unit than anything. Because the passive wouldn't be full activated. There's not that many debuffs. Carnal. Liking the Carnal better. We have seen those Carnals from these kind of guys that are just like crit damage Carnals. They have insane high crit rate, insane high crit damage. And they do a shit ton of damage. Especially with the setup of the Ivor. Like an Ivor skill 1 into a Carnal skill 2 would pretty much annihilate the Marshal like that. Okay, Carnal's gone. So in this case, all eyes on... Can the FIFA Chow provide something interesting? This guy has everything. He does kind of have everything, yes. Yeah, Kalian Bao is also not really... He knows that Maximilian is not that strong. That's why he's not really using it as much, okay? Can this land a lot? Does land the perfect provoke? Ooh, the additional turn though. This is a very nice setup for Marsh, but if you use the skill right now, Juno's moving next, so that is kind of a bad thing, and you don't really want to use... Okay. Ooh, the Juno with the counter though. Oh, it did also land it on the perfect target. Well, that would have been bombed anyways. But you can see Light Ivor is already taking another turn. That unit is so fast, man. Oh, the Masha with the proc, but at the wrong timing. Gonna go for the Sierra. Sierra is pretty squish. You probably have to do it on the Laura. Let's see how much damage you... Oh, that armor break, though. Strip armor break. This would... Okay, doesn't kill, though. Immunity is placed at a good position. You could bomb, however, to get rid of the armor break. Does go for it. The Fire Monkey is the only dangerous thing on the side of Etwa at the moment. Would you go for skill 2? I think you would have to send it. What? I've never seen a Laura skill do that little stuff in my life. What the fuck, man? What the fuck was that Laura skill 2? It didn't even activate anything. What? That was the weakest Laura skill 2 I've ever seen, man. Holy shite. What the actual fuck was that? But yeah, the third skill is not going to do anything at this moment. Juno is just hitting 2.4Ks without speed buff. That hurts. Monkey can still do some work, but that Volantis is doing work as well. You have to get rid of... oh, you can take out the Ivor pretty soon, but if you armor break Monkey right now, that Juno will shred that Monkey. That Juno does so fucking much damage. Oh, the Juno's not max crit. That is why the Juno's hitting that high. I was like, how the fuck do you get that much damage on the Juno? But the Juno's not max crit. It's a fake. It's a phony. Ooh, and also the Juno's very squish. Monkey might still win this, though. Monkey might win this. If Monkey crits and kills... Yep, Monkey wins this. Absolutely, Monkey wins this. I don't see a... double dot, though. Double dots. 0 dots! Wait, the Monkey's also squish as fuck. What is with all of those people having squish as fuck? But how do you miss double dot? How do you miss double fucking dot? What a fucking stupid match, man. The Laura's not landing jack shite. The fucking Volantis is not landing jack shite. All of these units are squish as fuck. Like, how the hell do you... The Monkey with a 6k hit from that Volantis was like almost dead. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So in this case, we will have Kalian Bao back on the Laura again. Ivor band, Oliver band. I don't think the Oliver band does matter that much, but the Ivor band definitely does matter. Let's see if Itoaru also knows like a better setup this time around. Okay, is it gonna go for the steal on the Sierra again? The Sierra is very deadly. That Sierra does do a lot of damage, but it's also relatively squishy. Okay, kind of a luck sack unit on that one. Shizuka has a super low win rate at the moment, and Shizuka is not a great unit into a Veronica. So let's see if Veronica still can do some stuff. Should have banned the Laura. Maybe so, maybe so. Oh, this is one of those typical Kalian Bao drafts. It's like, okay, we're gonna go hard. Okay, goes back to the Maxi. Not sure if I like the Maxi though in this position. It does have the double setup with the AoE strips already, which are two very good strippers. But let's see. Itoaru could definitely go for a unit that could be faster than all of these, but you have to be careful. Kalian Bao in the end can slap that Sonya in the last slot, which definitely is very strong. China server always free-to-play teams? Exactly. Juno? Okay, Juno's gonna get killed. Hey, gang. Kinda like it, but also kinda don't like it. Definitely going to be a Sonya +1. Yeah, that Sonya absolutely makes sense. If you have one of the strongest Sonyas on the planet, then that absolutely makes sense. And I definitely do like that Han as well. The only one I don't like as much in this draft is the Maxi. I think a Neftis in this draft would have done more. Laura? Okay, more going for the AoE damage. Would make sense, would make sense. So we definitely have a draft that's somewhat downgraded by balance patch. Veronica being nerfed, Nikki being nerfed. Let's see. This bro, well, he won the Legend Tournament the last 2-3 times that he played, or like he missed one or so. So yeah, the man does have a few things. I'm curious to see if we are going to see Kalian Bao also play SWC this year, because I did see him play in other tournaments in China this year. So, will be interesting. Sonya. Itoaru is going for, like, I better sack my way through, otherwise I call it a day. Like, Shizuka sack unit. Why the fuck Sonya? This guy has the craziest Sonya in the game. This Sonya would slap out, like, everything. I mean, Josie? Yeah, Josie? Sack unit. That's the only thing. But, if this Veronica lands properly, game over. It's all about this Veronica. If Veronica goes through all of the checks right now, game is over. Okay, I think game is over. You could proc on this, but you have to proc on the Shizuka to get anywhere. Nope. Even if you would have actually went for the bomb. If you, no, like even if this procs right now, you just get immunity back. Doesn't change anything. Nope, game is over. GG. GG. You tried the Luxac comp, but you didn't Luxac. GG, you can go home. There's absolutely no way, because this Nikki moves after the Maxi. I know that already. And then the Nikki still does a shit ton of damage. This Nikki is gonna hit, what, like 6k per hit? 4k per hit. It's a little bit less. It's downgraded. But yeah, that's an instant GG. People are like, no, Veronica's unusable. It's so bad. It's so bad. One fucking turn of Veronica, team dead. This shit. PU against Nicholas. Nicholas also coming from a top 13 rank. PU was in Legend Tournament before. Laura ban. Cigar ban. Okay, are we gonna see some Chandra first, or are we gonna see more picks towards the LDs first? Okay, Chandra first. Nicholas, what would you like against that? Okay. Okay, going for an early twins. Kind of like that, kind of like that. Especially if the cigar is not open. Valajul in there definitely does help as well. I'm not entirely sure about the boxes of these two players, so... I do know that Nicholas has a very good Sonya as well. So let's see if he drops that out. Nicholas was actually the one that showed Sonya as one of the most picked. Ooh, we see an Asher as in a Fire Bayek. Fire Bayek is one of those sleeper units that does do a lot of freaking damage. That skill 3 can annihilate a pretty tanky unit. If it lands an early armor break, it's kind of like a Han skill 3, but then it cleanses and it heals. But if you get the early armor break on it, it definitely does do a lot of damage. Okay, having that Sonya definitely makes sense. Josephine, I'm not too sure about a Josephine. Josephine is okay-ish into a Chandra, but I'm not sure if I'm liking it that much. I've never been a Josephine fan, though. On the other side, would you Leo this? Okay, does go for the Leo. With the Asher and the Gapso on the field, Leo definitely does make a bit of sense, but I think that Leo will be banned unless you have like a crazy good fifth. Byuncho. I'm not sure about a Byuncho because Byuncho can stun on skill 1 as well. And, well, Josephine, if you do keep that immunity in, then Josephine is not going to get that much passives up, I guess, in the first place. But in this draft, I do think you kind of have to get rid of the Valagil. And getting rid of the Valagil doesn't look that great. Because the only strip you have, well, Gapsa skill 2, Chandra skill 1. But I think, I'm not too sure about the Byuncho. Byuncho looks pretty weird. Yeah, I do prefer the draft of Nicholas. Except for the... I don't really like the Josephine that much. But this Sonya is gonna hit very hard. I'm expecting a Sonya insta-kill, even though that the units on the side of PU are very tanky. However, I think we're gonna trade a 1-for-1 pretty fast. Because the units on the side of PU is gonna be able to kill Sonya very easily as well. Okay, let's see. How much damage on the Chandra? 30, oh, that's, wow. That is a full tank on Chandra. That's not a crit damage Chandra, though. Otherwise, but that's... We might still be able to kill it. Oh, you have to go for skill 1 right now. Josephine skill 1. Can you kill, though? Oh, I think with the skill 1 you would have killed, bro. I'm not too sure about that, but skill 1 crit. Skill 2 doesn't have the crit built in. Okay, actually lucky that he didn't strip that. Because then the Josephine would take another move. But in this case, healing, yeah, that unit does hit hard. 7k per armor break, damn. Yeah, I think he should have went for skill 1. But the Chandra is looking very lively right now, so Nicholas will probably lose this match. Yeah, I think I should build up my Bayek as well. I don't really want to skill it up because you can technically skill it up with 4 stars, but it's definitely a unit that is very strong. It's one of the most normal elemental metas ever, kind of, yeah. Josephine Tropic, yeah, I don't really like the Josephine. If Josephine was anything else, he could have killed that. He could have killed way earlier, because now, especially with that Bayek, Bayek is just gonna be waiting for the skill to come back. The moment that his skill comes back, he's gonna slap the living shit out of something again. Because if that Bayek throws the skill 3 on the Valagil, he lands the early armor break, Valagil's dead. Hella dead. And he's 1 turn away from killing that. Yeah, I'm not too sure about... We've seen a bunch of Josephine so far. You definitely have to land it on the Bayek. Do not let the Bayek move. Okay. At least got the provoke on that one. But I don't really see where the damage from Nicholas comes from at this position. Kind of an interesting... Yeah, the Josephine didn't really make too much sense to me. Can we get a stun? If we get a stun right now, it definitely will help out Nicholas a little bit. Okay, good stun. If that Bayek procs, man, you're dead. If that Bayek procs, you are dead. Oh, that's a bad proc. Because if you proc right now, that proc doesn't really help you much. And it just gives extra chance to this thing to proc. Oh, it didn't proc as well. This skill too, does it do a lot of damage? I haven't thought about putting my Byuncho into RTA. I think it can be nice. Yeah, the Bayek skill 1 is kind of useless, but skill 2 and skill 3 is really good. Josephine was good if he did 1 shot. Maybe. I think it would have still been a very fast 3 against 3 match. Uh-oh, the Bayek is coming. Bayek is coming. Okay, that's a dead unit. Yep, that's a very dead unit. Yeah, the Josephine, I don't know. I think there would have been a lot of options that would have been better than a Josephine. Yeah, the Josephine would have probably killed if he did skill 1 rather than skill 2. At least if it's a crit damage skill 4, or a crit damage slot 4 on the Josephine. But I do kind of assume it. But then again, that Chandra was super fucking tanky. Like a 34k and still being that lively. I guess there was probably minus wind on it. But definitely one of those interesting units that probably more people will pick up. And then people get used to it and then it starts dropping in win rate. But because that few people actually do know exactly what he does, he definitely would work pretty well. Would you say minus wind on a Ragdoll is common? Maybe. But then again, you also have the damage reduction from the passive of the Ragdoll itself. Okay, Sonya ban, interesting one. Let's see if Nicholas goes for the Chandra himself right now. Yeah, that's the big issue with the Sonya against the Ragdoll. Sonya nearly dies hitting a Ragdoll. Okay, so we have the Chandra pick on the side of Nicholas this time. Let's see what PU likes to go for. Okay, very meta right now. I think in SWC we're going to see a lot of matchups like this. Chandra on one side, Sagar Valaju on the other side. I think that's definitely something we're going to see a lot for like the prelims, if the meta doesn't change. Okay, let's see. He doesn't have the Sonya, he doesn't have the Twins, which he used before. Smicer, not a bad pick, but Smicer, okay. Going for the Vert and the Smicer is definitely pacing a lot of speed in there. You like this meta? I don't know. I finally found like a way for me that the draft kind of works again, but... Okay, back to the Bayek and the Tian Lang. Tian Lang is super strong into this. Volantis, definitely an opener for Juno. Unless that Nicholas goes for a Volantis plus Juno, could be an option. Once again, Nicholas is not showing too much of damage. He definitely has to have it from the pacing. Because the thing is, the Bayek also does go for a cleanse and a heal. Velajule's there with cleanses, immunity, and heal. So Nicholas will definitely struggle. Okay, does go for the Juno in the end. Makes sense, but you're kind of on the point already where you would say, okay, I probably will ban out that Tian Lang. If you go for like just a Federica pick right now, Federica would probably be a lot of struggle for Nicholas already. But this guy probably has some crazy LDs that make it better. Let's see. Nikki, okay. Crazy LDs that make it better. Who would you ban though? I think the Tian Lang is nearly a must ban. Like if the Vert is on the field, Tian Lang is a must ban. But that's the question. You don't know if the Tian Lang is going to be on the field. And therefore you don't know if you have to ban the Vert or not. But in the end, Juno will still stack Tian Lang. Okay. So I probably would have went for the Vert. Either how. Because the Vert Chandra with a Juno and Volantis pacing, that definitely does make enough pacing where you could get away. The only thing is right now in this whole matchup is how much does Volantis do and are there enough stuns on this Nikki? Nikki is off will. That's pretty interesting. So Nikki's probably Nem. Ooh, does get a great stun on that Nikki. So yeah, it's definitely all about controlling the Nikki and Valajule. It's not just the Nikki, it's Nikki and Valajule. Ooh, didn't get that one. You have to land this one though. Doesn't land it either. Okay, there's glancing. I would wait with a turn. I would maybe do a skill 2. Yeah, I would not have done skill 3 there as well. Okay, so now we're gonna see like full-on Bayek damage. Because this Bayek is nasty on the damage. Ooh, armor break setup. Wait, if you throw that on that right now, that could be a dead one. That legit, no cap, that could be a dead Vert. Bro, I got a run of this unit, man. Holy shit, 7k per hit. And that thing armor breaks from itself, man. That's such a sleeper unit that is so strong. I called it in the last tier list as well. It's a sleeper unit that if more people pick it up, it probably will drop in win rate. People know better how to play against it. But since this little people actually do draft it, you don't have that much experience against it. And the Asher hits insanely freaking hard. It is really a strong unit. Sure, it was enabled by the proc and the armor break setup, but in the end, if you land an early armor break on that skill itself, it does so much damage. Match is not over yet, but I think the match, the moment that Asher gets back to another skill 3, match is over. Because in the end, sure, the Vela proc did provide the armor break early on, but without it, you could still go for an Asher skill 3, land the armor break early, and then it would have had the same results. Asher with an A, not with an E. It's kind of the same thing. Fire Bayek. His name is Asher. I guess it's kind of sounding like Asher, but Asher is with an E, so maybe it's different. I don't know. Yeah, he's like an elemental Han. Arabic name. Yeah, I have no clue how to pronounce that shit. Not gonna lie. But yeah, this is a pretty quick double win. Yeah, if you go, you would kill the Chandra. Just show us, kill the Chandra. Oh no, he actually goes, look at that! There was no armor break on the Juno. He nearly one-clapped the Juno. He nearly fucking one-clapped that Juno, bro. Shit, that's so much damage. He did get the first hit armor break, I think. But wow, that's a lot of freaking damage. It is like a Han, but then a Han that cleanses. Doesn't cycle, but it cleanses. Chandra against a Han and a Nikki. Kaylee and Bao is like, we're in the elemental meta. No, we're not in the elemental meta. Let me show you. Dominic. Ooh, Dominic is still very strong. Dominic is also one of those units that I would say people are sleeping on a good Dom. But a Ragdoll on that side is definitely good. So the big question is that Veronica going to be 15 crit rate? Because if it's 15 crit rate, you can get away with it. Without it, against the Chandra, Veronica definitely did feel like the Chandra a little bit. Okay, going back for the Bayek. Interesting. Would definitely be able to one-shot most of those units on the field. However, big issue with the Bayek is cooldown on the skill 3 is kind of long and the skill 1 is very useless. I am not sure if I'm liking those units because with this you have to ban out the Veronica. Veronica is a must ban. No, don't go Carlos. Don't go Carlos. All of these units on the side of PU are tanky as fuck. Carlos not going to do anything. If he locks in Carlos, he's probably going to lose. Because all of those units on PU side are way too tanky. Well, you do have attack buff and that kind of stuff rolling for you. But if you ban out Veronica right now, I'm not too sure what you can ban out on the PU side and be in a good position. Because you have to ban that Veronica and you kind of have to ban that Valiju on the other side if Veronica is banned. Otherwise, you're fighting like non-stop immunity. So I would have... weird bans, both sides. What the hell? Those are very weird bans. Because Veronica could do a Veronica thing right now and it's GG. Well, yeah, that could maybe be a thing. That could have maybe been a thing. But now the big issue is that Carlos is super slow. Veronica insta wins the match. GG. We can go home. Unless that the Valiju heavily procs out right now or something like that. Oh, survives. Yeah, that's the big issue. These units are very tank. That's why the Carlos is less interesting. If this thing procs out right now, I give you a slight chance. Okay, I give you a slight chance. But you kind of need to proc out on the Bayek as well, otherwise there's no healing on the Bayek and Bayek is gonna die twice. Is Bayek also going to be sacking? Mr. Bayek, can you do it? Mr. Bayek also does it, he's gonna kill the Carlos. Carlos was useless. He would have to kill the Carlos though. He can't go for the luxury of killing something else. No, he doesn't kill the Carlos! He doesn't kill the Carlos! Okay, then this thing is gonna kill you. Can you kill it twice, though? I don't think so. Oh, he did kill it twice. There was enough damage up. But yeah, okay. Whoa! Nana had something to say about that. Nana's like, nah, fuck this bullshit going back and forth. I'll fix it. Ooh, that resistance, but that resistance into the procs. PU's gonna win this shit. Okay, PU also stacked the living shite out of this match, though. Maybe if you get Bayek, you get Bayek luck, I don't know, but that's, he sacked the living shit out of that match. We got a Veronica ban, though. Yeah, that definitely does make a lot of sense, because Veronica does do a lot of work. But now we have the Ivor being picked up. So we get Sierra Ivor. Sierra Ivor? Not sure if Sierra Ivor could kill... Whoa, actually goes for a Chandra Steel. Okay. Taking a few units. Is PU gonna go for the Valajul Cigar kind of stuff? We got the Cigar, we got the Valajul. Okay. Is he gonna lock that in? I definitely do think that's... Ooh, Bella plus a Gapso. Interesting. Definitely different. It is best of 5. So in this case, it's not match point for PU yet. Let's see. It's definitely going to be a bruiser match, so we could be seeing that Bayek again. Nikki. We saw the Nikki before being on non-will, so I guess it is Nemesis, but I'm not 100% sure about that yet. Back to the Bayek. Okay. Wusa. There are strips on the side of PU. The Cigar skill 3, Velajul skill 1, Sierra and Ivor. I think he's more comfortable with Sierra Ivor than... The only issue is that all of the units on PU side are just super freaking tanky. Sonya. You could kill the... Yeah, no, the Sonya is incredibly strong, so it definitely could kill a bunch of things. Final pick. Antares, ban out the Sierra. Let's go. No, I don't think he would do that, but would be funny, right? Sierra's troll? No, this Sonya troll. No, this Sonya is so fucking strong that I don't think it's even that troll. Rika, I kind of like that Rika though. I kind of do like that Rika, because if you don't ban the Rika, you're probably screwed. So I definitely do like that Rika pickup in here. Let's see if that is also the ban that Kaylee and Bao would go for. But I'm liking the draft of PU in this case. It's the big question is he scared enough of that Sonya? Because that could be the case. I do actually want to see the Kaylee and Bao Sonya make it to the match, because that's one of the craziest Sonyas in the game. It's out of the match. Too bad, too bad. So yeah, that's how everyone on leaderboard that have been playing or have been seeing matches from Kaylee and Bao know that Kaylee and Bao Sonya is that fucking insane that you're just like, nope, nope, I'm not gonna play this shit. Nope, nope. We got Velajul with HP lead, which actually gives more damage to the Bayek because Bayek is HP scaling damage. It's like a Carnal, but then armor breaks for itself. Okay, let's see if we can get a branding. Oh, no branding, but the Sierra is definitely pretty fast. We're gonna be potentially getting 1 kill. Yeah, if you land the bomb right now, it's definitely 1 kill. Okay, if you calm down, it's dead already. I feel Bella is one of those units that always procs on the first turn. Am I wrong with that or what? Okay, but now you're gonna be fighting immunity for a little bit of time. Plus, I think the Bayek can one-shot that Sierra. Good damage on that Sierra though, but I think that we're going to see a lot of damage coming here. Or are you gonna go on the Bella? No, the Bella actually makes more sense right now. Oh, no armor break. Still good damage though. But yeah, that's the thing. His armor break rate is 50% per hit to activate, which 50 times that is kind of bad odds to not land it at all. Let's give it that. You can brand if you strip, don't you? You can still brand, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you can still brand. Yeah, I do think that we're 1-to-1. I don't think that's... Well, depends. Nope. Oh, yeah, I don't think PU can come back from that. Yeah, if the Bayek did go for the kill, then there would have been a good spot for him, but the Bayek without going for the kill is just too difficult. Okay, well, he's gonna kill 1 unit, I guess. Yeah, it's very common to go 0 crit rate Sierras these days, and then go super high on attack. You steal buff or brand can do both? For real? I didn't even know that. Legit, didn't even know that. Fire Bayek feels like segment now? Not really, but it is definitely a strong unit. But yeah, that's a GG for that unit in this case. Silent Strip is definitely pretty strong. That thing also procced every single fucking turn it had. Like, the Bayek is still proccing from last game. That's just... What the fuck, man? That Bayek had like 5 turns and he procced 6? Fucking hell, man. It is 5 times 30. It's actually worse. Still good. 5 times is a lot, though. But 5 times 30. Yeah, I would say Han is still the better unit out of those two. Absolutely. But the healing and the cleanse that he gives is pretty decent too. But the cooldowns on Han are just a lot shorter because of the cycling. Well, let's look at this match. Veronica and a Oliver early. I'm not sure if I'm liking Veronica that much without a Sierra these days. Yeah, the Bayek skill 1 is pretty weak. Whereas Han's skill 1 is pretty strong. Chandra plus Veronica. Okay, interesting. Especially into a unit that's most likely Swift already as well. Would you go heavy on the speed chase right now with an Etha? I don't think PU likes to go any speed chase. He just likes to go bruiser style. Smicer and a Valagil. Another Gapso plus a Bella. Thinking about locking them in which order. Okay, back with the Bella. Han can do full cycle if he procs. Yeah, that's the thing that makes Han that strong. Because Han gets another turn after that skill 3. So he has like a setup armor break into another skill. But they kind of do a similar thing on the skill 3-ish. But besides that, pretty different units. Okay, Dom on the other side with a Nikki. Back with the Sonya. Sonya's once again gonna get banned, 100%. I would love to see this Sonya in the match, but it's absolutely gonna get banned in this one. On the other side, who would be the ban? Maybe the Nikki or the Dom? But definitely that Sonya. But then you gotta fight Miss Veronica again. And I do think that Veronica would outspeed that Water Twin. It's banning Smicer? Would you? Maybe. I don't know. You do have a bunch of skill 1s that are pretty strong, so you don't care as much about the silence. I was actually afraid of the Water Twin being too fast. Okay. Yeah, all of the skill 1s, except for the skill 1 of Veronica, are pretty strong on the side of Keilin Bao. Plus, you can cleanse away that as well. Plus, Gapso kind of counters a Smicer by getting A to B. Okay. Ooh, it's gonna go for that one. Does land. Veronica is like 100% landing all the freaking time, though. That Veronica does like her wins. Nem on the Dom, and the Dom is not doing much. Which is skill 1. Also a Chandra that's probably on a HP 4. Didn't do that much damage. Proc again. Yeah, the Gapso definitely has it's ruined on triple proc rate. It's not just Vio, it's triple proc rate. He's gonna go for another turn. Ah, not even. Noob unit. But yeah, this definitely looks very favorable for Keilin Bao at this position. Well, Valagil will have skills after this though, so there will be immunity. But then again, there's a bunch of skills on the other side already coming up as well. Best of 5s. Is Veronica that scary? Yeah, Veronica is that scary. People were like, no, Veronica's gonna be unusable. No, Veronica, if she lands, match is still kind of over. Okay, this thing is gonna proc into a skill 3, kill the Veronica. I see the potential. Okay, didn't really kill the Veronica, but still some potential. Nope, Bella is like, no potential, fuck your shit. They stun it, no stunners. Big healing with the attack buff. 21k heal. People are also saying about Nikki. Nikki is useless right now without damage. Do you not forget that Nikki was never really a damage dealer in the first place? Nikki was never a damage dealer, supposedly. It heals, it cycles, it cleanses, it attack buffs. And it happened to have an insane amount of damage too. Nikki, you gotta cycle a bunch of times right now. Nope. Ain't gonna happen. The Gapso is too good. Gapso is doing too much work. You would need to land a bomb right now. You're gonna try to survive. Does survive, does not survive a Vile proc, is dead. So that's a victory for Keilin Bao. That's Gapso plus Bella is doing a lot of work. The two of them synergize pretty nice in this Bruiser meta, I would say. Good damage on that Smicer, I guess. But the big issue is, like, Smicer's always one of those units that I'm like, I'm not sure if it's the best in slot. Ooh, going for that one. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. The thing is, Smicer, every time against the Gapso, you're just giving Gapso bar. That's the only thing you're doing. Is like, every turn you do is bar for Gapso. If you... I think you have to do it on the Chandra right now. Okay. Oh, did manage to keep it on. If the Bella... Oh, could you still win this? Could you still win this? Thing is, you should not go... Well, the thing is, this would... How much bar do you give? Is that enough bar on that skill 1? Uh-oh, yeah, that is too much bar. Uh-oh. Oh, it kept in the bomb. It kept in the bomb. The bomb is there. The dream is alive. No, the proc from Gapso. The dream is alive. The dream is dead. Fucking Gapso proc, bro. Fucking Gapso proc. No, man. No, man. PU is like I see BA, bro. Yep, 1 shot, 5 shot. Bloop. Hella dead. Almost dead. Oh, man. Okay, not a procer over there, but the HP of the unit is too low right now. Okay, well, thing is, you have to drop the bomb on the Bella once again. Does land both, but this skill 1 is just gonna pick up pace of damage. Bomb removed, rips. Bomb removed and then the Bella will proc, right? That's always how it works. We have seen this game. Oh, the Smicer definitely doesn't take it like as a lose yet. Everything is dealing so much damage at this moment, though. That's gonna kill, though. And stun. No stun. Okay. Skill 2 into skill 1. Kill it. Miss crit on the Valajul. No! Easy, even like, okay, fuck this shit, I'm out. Okay, we got a Sierra matchup. Are we gonna go for some Sierra Ivor style? Well, I think PU is just too tanky to go for Ivor. And you don't have to outspeed PU, he outspeeds himself. He's like, nah, you'll take the first turn, I don't care. Chandra plus Valajul. Ah, he goes for the cigar. More tanky units. We go back for it. Okay, we might see somewhat cleavy-ish kind of style. PU steal the Gapso. I don't think that's... Kalian Bao is gonna combine those. Okay, first Athnaf today. I definitely do like an Athna in this position. Kalian Bao will probably come up with something that I'm like, okay, I'm not liking this Athna anymore. Yeah, it is best of 5, so we have Kalian Bao on winning point right now. If the Athna, Athna, you have to go something else fast as well, or speed lead. Okay, Pontus is a speed lead. Definitely careful with that Veronica right there still. Ivor, okay, that's why you drop in the Ivor, because we're playing fast. Oh, is it gonna go Ivor plus? Okay, goes for that Juno. We have seen the Juno being somewhat squished before, but Juno definitely fits against all of those things on the side of PU. PU has to go for a fast unit right now, otherwise you're screwed by either the Ivor or the Veronica. So let's see what kind of fast. Sekhmet, I'm not sure. You could go Sekhmet, ban Ivor, reset the Veronica, try to play from there. But I'm not sure if you're gonna do that great into a Juno. Goes for the Bayek. Okay, then it's Bayek ban on the Veronica, because if you don't ban the Veronica right now, I would expect your Athna to be banned. Well, would you ban the Athna if you expect your Veronica to be banned? Ooh, the mind games. Pontus gonna sack. We do have Pontus RNG. I always say that with Arena Rush, if there's a Pontus on the defense, there's Pontus RNG. Interesting one. Why the hell would you ban a Sierra? Well, that's really betting on your Athna not getting banned, though. But I think Veronica, once again, if Veronica goes 8 for 8, which she has been doing all day today, if Veronica goes 8 for 8, you have to get your Pontus lock in really bad right now. Let's see, do you go for skill 2? Goes for skill 2 and the cigar, lands half of it. Okay, you have to land on the Pontus, it's the most important one. Ooh, misses on the Bayek. Okay, that's a huge miss, actually. That is a pretty substantial miss. Because Bayek, we know right now that it's 5 times a... Ooh, another procer over there. Ooh, which plays it on? I don't think you have to go skill 3 yet. Or skill 2 yet. Does go for skill 2. Okay. Does go for the slow. Bayek, let's see. It is a 5 times 30 apparently. Can you one-shot a Veronica? Oh, goes for silence. Okay, not bad, not bad. Kind of liking that, kind of liking that. Until you get slapped. Until this thing procs again. Because Nikki was so nerfed that it's so shit right now, unusable. Oh, didn't go that far. Fucking Nikki, man. Fucking Nikki. Oh, that is stun though. That a huge stun. Are we gonna proc out on this? We are gonna proc out on these because these guys are saying 22% ain't the fucking number. We still have a Juno skill 2 coming up, but everything is kind of slowed on the side of Kaylee Bao. We could add some piece to the shit with a stun to the provoke, if we would like that. We didn't get that one though. No despair stuns. Uh-oh. We have a Bayek incoming. Is the Bayek gonna slap living shit out of units? Plus it's gonna arm, or plus it's gonna go for the cleanses. But cleanse is just on himself. Now cleanse is on the other target as well. Oh, resisted on an early armor break. Did not manage to land the armor break once again. Okay, Bayek is not as crazy as he has been showing in the other matches. But the Nikki is, and Nikki goes for a freaking sleep into another turn. Would you go for heal? I would probably go for heal. He does go for the heals. Nikki is so bad. Nikki is unusable. Nikki is no longer a damage dealer. Oh, Nikki just procs out and heals the fucking team. Uh-oh. And that Nikki is 100 rats, I guess, because it's been resisting pretty consecutively. That could be a Nikki thing as well. 100 res Nikki. It is good into Chandras. Not good into Cigars, but it's definitely good into Chandras. And that looks like a Nikki win for me right there. Nikki with the GG and the winner for Kaylee and Bao. Still, I must say, pretty nice showcase on the Bayek in general. Would the Bayek have landed the armor break on the Ivor and killed it? Would have changed anything in the match? No, I think the Nikki would have still cleared up. I think it is speed, crit rate, HP, what these Bayeks are built on, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more guides, join the Discord and check out the content tab, which has the dungeon guide archive and the video guide archive, which contains all of the guides that you need. Hope to see you there.